What's up, world? This is Tory Sands coming at you with an explosive news story about an NFL player whose ex-lover has exposed their gay relationship. Now, this NFL player, and I'm not confirming it, nor am I denying it. No, I don't know who this football player is, but rumor has it that the alleged gay football player is OVIE MUGHELLI. I don't know, but apparently OVIE is gay, and his lover, his ex-lover, just recently spoke out and gave very intimate details of their relationship, which lasted for 2 years. They had been friends prior to the relationship, even when OVIE was dating females. The guy pretty much financially supported OVIE up until OVIE got drafted by the NFL and became, this huge football player star. The relationship continued, but of course, being that OVIE is a nationally known sports figure, he had to end that relationship because he did not want the press to find out, because they don't accept gays in sports, pretty much, or they don't take gays seriously in sports. And it is a known fact that there are tons and tons of gay men in sports, whether it be basketball, football, hockey, baseball, you name it, soccer. I mean, gay men are everywhere. And yet, it's 2010, and we can't accept the fact that a gay man can play sports probably better than some straight men. Well, anyways, the reason for this blog is that I was doodling on some message boards. Yes, I do. On some message boards, and I came across like some really heated arguments amongst the gay community versus it's like gays, the out gays versus the closet gays, and I found it to be really interesting that these people are the same. Were pretty much going back and forth, ripping each other to shreds, degrading each other, calling each other names, and just completely being disrespectful when they're both in the same boat. That's like a black person who's light-skinned and a black person who's dark-skinned arguing about who's better, but they're both black. You know what I'm saying? And it's stupid. All these arguments online is just stupid. So, my argument with this is that women, our black women, our Latino women, our Middle Eastern women, are now the highest rising new infections with HIV. And it's ridiculous because there are tons and tons of men who are gay, who are on the low, who feel as if society will not accept them, society looks down on them, and so they feel they have to live these double lives, having a wife and then having a man on the side, and they have families, and yet when the shit hits the ceiling, or the fan, or whatever that term is, then they want to run with their dicks between their legs like little dogs, little puppies, because they can't take the embarrassment. Listen, if you're a grown-ass man and you are attracted to men, you laying up in bed with a man, telling them how much you love them, and you doing this and that with them, having sex, then you should be man enough to say who you are. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that from the DL guys out there, but it's the truth. These women aren't being treated like they should be. They're being lied to, and they're being deceived. These women are contracting diseases from you because you're out there having sex with different people. It has nothing to do with being gay. Anybody can contract HIV or any STDs or STIs. But the point is that when you're a man and you're sleeping with another man, you're not worrying about getting this man pregnant. You're not really worrying about the consequences from having unprotected sex. So I can't get you pregnant. You look healthy as hell, so let's do this. So you're having sex, and then you go home to your wives or your girlfriends, and then you're giving them diseases from somebody else because you don't know that person's sexual history. DL men most likely don't have relationships with men. They're multiple partners because they don't want to be tied to one particular person and get caught up in all of this scandal like this football player, maybe OVIE, is going through right now. So my blog today is basically about the DL brother, whether or not you should be man enough to come out, whether or not it's wrong for this guy to expose him because he's gay. And he feels as if now that, you know, we've had this 2-year relationship, I've given all this and that to you, and then you blow up, and then all of a sudden then you want to cut me off and offer me money just to cease the relationship, to act as if, you know, I don't exist anymore. I would be pissed myself. If I gave you 2 years of my life, I supported you financially and did all of these things. I did it because I wanted to, and that's something I wouldn't throw in the person's face. But yet, if you told me that you loved me, you pursued me and wanted to be in a relationship with me, and you made me feel all these things that I didn't want to feel in the beginning, but then I fell for you, and then you decided just to cut me off, not return my text or my phone calls, and then you show up at a spot with a lawyer that hands me an envelope and says, take it and leave this man alone, I would be pissed too. Well, anyways, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to come back with a blog. I'm going to read some of the comments on this one blog because it gets heated between the DLs and the out gays. It's crazy. So why don't you go ahead and leave your comments on this one and let me know what you think about how you feel if you're in a relationship with somebody and they just cut you off because they don't want to be embarrassed by your relationship because you're gay, pretty much. So let me know what you're thinking, world. This is, I know it's gonna be crazy with the comments. People are gonna say things, and I don't care. Just go ahead and let it out. This is a free world, free country. Let's do it. Peace.